I did manage to catch Thunder Awaken's series yesterday versus Spirit. Didn't go fantastic for them, right? Suffered a 0-2 defeat. Of course, it is Group B, so
yes,
it's not really a matter of being eliminated from the major, but more of a matter of placement for those playoffs. For a team like Thunder Awaken, though, Avo, of course, a lot on the line here. They'd love that upper bracket. They'd love to at least secure that first win in upper bracket, because if they do that, Avo, almost certainly they qualify to TI on points.
Exactly. They already have a fair amount of points. Unfortunately, regional finals did not go their way.
Nope, third place finish, I believe.
Yes, but with the 2 DPC victories, plus, of course, a good amount of major points, we can ask Knoxville. I think it's top 6 they need. Or top 8, sorry.
About top 8, top 6, right? Assuming they don't completely bomb it in the next DPC league. And let's be honest, these guys going 14-0 across the 2 tours, I don't think that's too likely.
That's true, actually.
Yes.
They have lost single matches, but not a whole series.
Yeah. They have, yes, but they've looked pretty darn strong, and a very different Thunder that we've seen from the previous major, or even TI. Brand new guys. In fact, these guys mostly somewhat composed of the no-ping that we saw at the Animajor, who almost took down Quincy.
That's true. But that no-ping at the Animajor has made some changes, particularly their offlaner and their carry. As Pakaz and Sacred will be subbing in. The first major for these 2 guys as well. We'll see. I kind of agree with Lacoste's last point, which is the kind of offlane with Thunder Awaken is very scary here, as in like it's scarily weak.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they make that work. I'm not really sold on the Doom Pango.
Yeah, it's been kind of a specialty of Thunder. They picked a lot of Ember position 4 for Matthew, in the DPC league, and they kind of just flex whatever ends up not looking good over to him. But I tend to agree with the points of analysis there, as Panda's just going to miss that ward in the mid lane. Very unfortunate.
We'll see. As to me, what I'm interested in as well is Fnatic. A lot of what they've done in this tournament has been kind of faster run at you drafts, particularly centering on the Shaman. I think Thunder Awaken did their homework, right? And they banned the Shaman and Coddle to prevent those 2 drafts they were running. And now we're seeing kind of a variation with the Beastmaster, which I still think works, but it's going to be a very different proposition. That's why I feel like the Thunder Awaken pick of PA was kind of a given. They needed to cancel this Beastmaster to a degree, and that's what they chose.
Yeah, absolutely. Mars, I think he's bought Blink Dagger in just about every single match he's played in. It's one of the faster Blink buyers in the game. His average is 11 minutes, thanks to, of course, the fact he can go mid. But he buys them as soon as I think we saw like an 8 or 9 minute Blink, right? So I'm looking forward to seeing Dark Mago rotate, because if you haven't caught a Thunder game yet, oh man, does this guy love jumping in blind and just throwing down spells.
Yeah, it's true. And Mars is a great hero for this. I feel like they've kind of understood that when Dark Mago plays the more farm-intensive heroes I like sometimes, like the Batrider and Kunkka, it's okay, but it works much better when you play these space creators. Again, Mars or the Tiny that he's so well known for, because he likes to play like a Maniac, and when you have low net worth, the Maniac plays are much, much better. The lane, however, I can't imagine being that great for Dark Mago. It's kind of even. It's going to be definitely a farming lane here, unless someone makes a mistake.
Yep.
Like Armel could now. No, not enough damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, well.
He took a lot of tower hits. He thinks he can kill Dark Mago here. Dark Mago actually bit off a bit more than he could chew. One last hit from Armel. He had the Fairy Fire, and that's going to save Dark Mago.
Yes, I like how you threw on the Spanish accent for Armel there.
I'm so sorry.
Top
lane
turns
on and off when
in
I cast
trouble. Sacred has got Swashbuckle. He's got Shield Crash, but he's finding himself near the wrong Tier 1 tower. Doesn't break the tree down, buying a lot of time here as well.
That's clever.
Raven's going to break off and maybe let Jean-Noel give chase. Sacred knows his trees and will make this a difficult task. For right now, though, Jean-Noel not too interested.
No.
Giving chase.
Sacred manages to make it out. At this point, it's all about how much Sacred can do with this trash lane. It's really not about winning the lane. I don't think that's even in the cards for them. Raven will get farm, which is certainly scary. Very consistent carry. Raven is honestly one of the scariest guys, in my opinion, when you play against him with a good lane, because he doesn't really throw that lead kind of ever. He's very, very consistent. He plays it safe most of the time, and he knows when to press the advantage, right? He's not like a full-on farmer, even though that is what he's known for. He does play aggressively enough, but he doesn't make blunders.
Yeah, it's important to utilize the farm well, right?
Exactly.
What does it say that the Chinese analysts like to do, like damage per net worth, right? That's the kind of value you're looking for.
Yeah, that's true. I would love to have that stat in general. I think that's a really cool stat. Not enough to kick players for, but I think in general it's a good stat.
Yeah. Down bottom, Panda and DJ will stare at each other as they block each other's camps and go the other way.
That's what playing support is like in 2022.
Yes, it is. And
top lane, they do find Sacred. He could be in a bit of trouble. Has a swashbuckle. Almost died to that nether ward, but they do miss that last nether blast, which allows him to survive.
Yep, Dark Mago as well. A bit worse for wear in the mid lane. Had Fairy Fire the entire time. Accidentally buys a second stick. Okay, he should sell that rather quickly. Not sure what this is about for Mago.
You know, I think he misclicked when he was in the shop. I've done this before, and I buy stick. I don't know why it happens. It's like I buy clarity or stick when I misclick when I'm typing.
Well, he's got 2 sticks.
Oh, he got
now.
2 sticks.
He's got 2 sticks. Okay, and he sold one. I don't know if he lost the 100 gold there or not.
Oh no.
Not the biggest deal, but it's a blunder.
The real problem is that he's in the river, right? And you can't make a fire in the river, which is what the only thing these sticks can be turned into.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Well, Mago will instead go back to the lane with a single stick and continue to fight with the Storm. All right. Bottom lane, Pakaz at least has managed to hold his own in this lane against Beastmaster. That's kind of the key moment. However, once Jabs does reach the Helm of the Dominator, there's nothing much Thunder Awaken can do. Bane is an extremely weak support against Beastmaster.
Yeah, and you're not going to want to really send the Doom down here either, with DJ able to scout him in the trees very easily. I think something a lot of people tend to overlook when you think about the Hoodwink as a support is that Acorn Shot does give vision, and if they did shoot one over towards the left, they would see Matthew trying to join here, as DJ will now see him. Good bushwhack, though. Might shut down this little play, but instead, they're going to look for the Beastmaster. Matthew going to get him some damage with Scorched Earth, but actually, he's going to drop for first blood. Goes to DJ. They want to get this one, and Pakaz will wait on the Phantom Strike to ensure that he gets the kill.
DJ still fighting against Panda. Panda actually gets a double bushwhack there. The creeps are starting to hit Panda. He doesn't have any damage block. He's going to go down, try to use the rain staff to keep himself healthy, but that was not good enough either. And Pakaz running for his life, realizing this squirrel packs the punch.
Yeah, indeed she does. As when you got the nice cask target, the Acorn Shot, that is lots and lots of damage.
Yes, we have a Witch Doctor player here and a Hoodwink player, so we are fans of the bounces here.
But I would say in general that Pakaz's time in this lane is going to pretty quickly come to a close. Like you're saying, this Helm of the Dominator is really what allows Johnny Well here on the Beastmaster to really accelerate the game. Jabs, thank you.
Yes.
Johnny Well, pardon me, that's what I was saying, it gets a kill top lane.
Exactly. Sacred will die in the top lane to this combo of CK Pugna. Honestly, is expected, but it's expected, but it's just because you drafted such weak lanes. So yeah, you're not misplaying, but also maybe you misdrafted at this. We'll see how what your plan is to recover with Thunder Awaken into this mid game. I do find that Fnatic will have a really strong snowball potential, and with the Storm and CK, you can really press the advantage, especially with the current Null Talisman build. Much cheaper to build than the older Storms, who took forever. As Januel, he does have that Nether Ward available. He's probably not going to die here. He's stacking a little bit. I do see the kill on Pandamu instead. They catch the other 5, and Thunder Awaken realizes there's no point in continuing this fight. Potential fight.
Nice tip there. Acorn Shot into the bushwhack, right? Making sure that you have the catch. Sharma with a big zip, but with the regeneration rune in his bottle, he's happy to make that play. DJ, off the back of this move, does drop a pretty deep ward, so he's expecting the PA to be kicked out of lane shortly, and is leaving Vision ready to move. So we'll see if they get to act upon that in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay, that's, I mean, Fnatic certainly knows how to press their advantage right now. They're putting the pressure they've been doing this whole tournament in general. We'll see how they start to act upon this once this Beastmaster gets Helm, which is, I think, underway.
Yeah, it looks like it is indeed. Yeah, that's pretty good there for Jabs. His action top. Stun will find Sacred here. 60% damage reduction here is going to get him out safely. And a salve will top him up.
16 is a decent amount. There's a lot of burst here on Fnatic, but it's not enough to kill off a Pango exactly. Yep. We do see Sacred going for
here they go. Armel's looking bot lane here for a big zip onto an unsuspecting PA who has no supports down here.
Nice cut.
Yeah, there's going to be the Primal Roar, and Pakaz is going to be made minced meat, but lots of TPs, Rainbow TPs, and Panda's the first in. In fact, they saved Pakaz, you madman. Even Phantom Strike stored him as they're looking to turn.
Oh. Okay, that was a bit awkward. I think that Armel was trying to set up the arena at the same time as he set up the spear, but instead he sends Armel away from the arena. DJ's stuck inside of it. He could still get a pushback. They cut down the tree. Well done. DJ will die. Matthew can still tank a fair amount, but he's still a support, which means they'll kill him quickly with his helm. Fighting on the Beastmaster's timing, a bit dangerous for Thunder Awaken, who's now 4k down.
Yeah, this is starting to look really, really rough, right? Especially because this is a 4 that farms phenomenally well for what he is, right? He's still a Doom.
Yes, so this net worth is even actually a bigger difference.
Yeah, when you kind of take that in consideration. Of course, he gets to utilize the net worth, right? But It's looking pretty bad here, and Armel is
Mago
looking for more action.
All right, he's gonna die. Unless, yeah, ball lightning, there we go. Go up to the high ground, set up a Fnatic Remnant.
Got him. Even the Invis rune, there's a sentry there, but Armel's immediately going over to farm the mid wave.
Okay, Thunder Awaken needs to cool their head, to be honest. They're being a bit too hasty. They're missing a couple of like spells, honestly, which is not common in Dark Mago. And you just take a moment to breathe in, because Fnatic, I think the pressure has gone to them.
Yep, there's pressure top and pressure mid. We'll take another look at this jump. Pakaz cutting the tree a bit too quickly there. Can see it on the second go around as the Nightmare. Let's look at this damage. Auto attack in the air. Fairy Fire may have been enough, but Pakaz certainly kept alive there by the plays of Panda. He's a specialist on these save kind of heroes. Always prefers the ABBA.
It was Fairy Fire and Magic Wand, by the way, for Pakaz, which is why he healed such a ridiculous amount. As we get Dark Troll Summoner. Lovely creep, this guy. Oh, but hey, Skeletons have one less armor, though. Oh.
And you can get, I think, only 2 stacks of them now instead of 3, but, you know, still incredibly strong, as we can see.
Yeah, take that on tower quickly. And now, honestly, Fnatic could play this Beastmaster as a Broodmother Light.
They're going to go top lane for Sacred even, and he could be in some trouble. There's Raven, he makes the call to go. Armel TP's in and Fog, and that's as easy as a kill as they come, really.
Not really a game right now for, for Thunder Awaken.
Thunder just not really respecting these strong lanes. This is at least something. They will move in to take a small stack, but only the one, not overstaying their welcome.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the CK, of course, one of the strongest laners, right? Maybe bar a troll. He can continue laning. He can fight on his own with the max sustain build on Chaos Strike. Like, you do have to respect the kill potential this guy has with any +1. Okay, at least he's going to be able to farm a little creep wave here. And that's all they really can do. I think farm, try to cut lanes best they can. Unfortunately, your 2 supports are not very good at it. Yep.
Doom with Scorched Earth can sort of commit it. But
and here's the ward paying off, right? That DJ plants earlier. Nightmare. Oh, the good effort was made, and they do at least force the roar, but the kills go into the creeps.
When you commit roar like that, man, it's like you know that you're so far ahead, you don't even need to kill the cores with it. You just want to get kills and objectives. And that's what he does. Beastmaster rotates from bottom to mid, the more common move these days. Take the tier 1 mid, open up the map for your team.
Yep, that's textbook rotation, right? Jab's rotating on through, gets a kill with a ward that DJ plants earlier after he ganks mid. Now they look to siege the tower. Thunder, though, still have some pretty decent team fight with Sacred showing now. Level 6 Arena of Blood and Rolling Thunder at the ready. Important for Fnatic to give some respect to that 5k net worth lead or not. Pakaz, though, is going to try and make sure he can farm this one up. Ooh, he's...
Close.
Yeah, close call for him, and in fact, might be close still now. DJ's not going to give chase here, looks like.
He's still going for the Battle Fury, which means it's going to take forever for Pakaz to get online. I'm assuming he'll have to skip the Desolator and go for BKB instead.
It seems that way, and that will make his fight versus the CK that much harder. I think, you know, the Storm you can cut through relatively easily, assuming you have the jump and the catch from Mago, but perhaps even a Fiend's Grip, right, which we haven't had yet, as Panda's still only level 5. So Thunder really need to get something here to enable a move. And right now, I said, commented on the blink timings for Mars. It's going to be a pretty average blink timing for Dark Mago's Mars, which sounds decent, but for a mid lane Mars is a little bit below average, really.
Yeah, it is, especially for Dark Mago, who's a big mid lane farmer, right?
Yes,
he occasionally gets a couple of kills early, then produces to farm. Pandamu dies in the top lane to Raven. As in the bottom lane, try to defend here with Matthew. They do have the Sharpshooter. Matthew is dying to the Skeleton Army. They'll still have the Doom, though, and in fact, Pakaz sees the opportunity to at least kill a creep. That's all he's going to get. No potential to actually turn this around.
Yeah, I think he dies, actually, if multi-shot on tower is not used.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's kept alive. This is a Doom with a Magic Wand and Tranquils, positioned for Doom.
Also going for Blink Dagger. I think they just have to fight on Dark Mago's Blink Dagger. There's not much else they can do at this point.
It's close. 250 gold away here for Dark Mago, and he finds an Invis rune, so he can use that with the Blink timing and try and set up for a good fight. That might be a turning point here that Thunder are going to have to hope they can get right. Because so far this game, they're not finding much success, Avo.
100 more gold for that Blink Dagger, though, but Fnatic...
Smoke on smoke.
They will try to at least kill the supports here. Pummel Roar immediately for Panda. Sharpshooter on top of that. Bushwhack, but it's actually blocked by Matthew there. So Panda will get to live for a little bit longer. Dark Troll Summer still chasing after him. In fact, Sacred wants to turn this around.
Here's Mago.
Rolling Thunder's been used. Mago's joining as well. And he does have the Arena Blood. Waited for the Storm. Has to settle for the Beastmaster. as Armel does take down the supports.
They're going to try and doom him.
There's the Rolling Thunder. They do have the Doom available. They don't have the time, though, to hit him. Now Armel, however, is out of mana, which means Pakaz can catch up to him. They try to slow him down with Stifling Dagger. The Spear hits as well. The healing by Jarnell is not good enough, and the Doom will secure this kill on Armel. Finally, a team fight for Thunder Awaken, but Fnatic, they still have a 6K lead.
Yeah, I mean, that's phenomenal, right? That gives a little bit of bonus gold. 465 right to the PA. That's exactly what Pakaz is looking for. He finishes Battle Fury. He feels confident enough he can go for this. And the biggest difference there was the ward from DJ expires, so they're a little bit too confident. They think we didn't see anyone under this ward. They didn't scout that smoke, and they actually end up overextending. Dark Mago closes the door with the Invis rune. They get the kill onto the Doom, but he's a support. He's saving gold for Blink. He doesn't care buyback.
Yep.
Perfectly executed, well executed there by Thunder.
Yeah, I wouldn't say perfectly, but pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the... Usually Thunder goes for all these like risky-ish plays where they're just trying to squeeze every bit of efficiency. A lot of Chinese teams do this as well, but they take it to the max, right? They try to punish every single mistake. And this time it did work out for them. And this is the kind of games where these plays are great because the reward is much higher than the risk. If you lose all your heroes there, honestly, the game is already so bad that you need to make plays anyway.
Yep. Only downside from that fight is Dark Mago has Blink, but no arena to use. So that's been well scouted by the Hawks. So Fnatic won't be surprised. He shouldn't be surprised by that. Yep. As there's a big jump.
And they do find Matthew. That's an easy kill. He has no Doom though. Fiend's Grip. But the help from the Primal Roar to stop the Fiend's Grip. The axes get Matthew as Pandamu also dies. Sacred might be able to get away with Rolling Thunder. The two supports are dead.
Yeah, he's going to make it out. That's a dive back, most importantly, right on the Doom, so it frees up Fnatic to make a couple more aggressive plays. Potentially Roche, Raven, thinking about it. He's got maxed Reality Rift and wouldn't be entirely slow here with the damage of Armel. Plenty of stats as he is rushing this Lincoln Sphere, respecting the Doom pick. And to be honest, not many other targeted spells to break the Lincoln. It's really just the Dagger. So that's going to be basically allowing him to skip BKB entirely is what it feels like, especially at the pace of this game. Yep. And that Roche is dead before you know it.
Okay. That's given to Storm, which indicates a fighting Aegis, right? Yes. It's not necessarily to take towers, you're going to be able to dive as much as you want.
Yeah, probably one of the better first Aegis carriers in the entire game. Coming back with full HP, full mana. Yep. It's so hard, right? Almost no other hero utilizes that so early. Sacred has a timing here, though, on the Blink Dagger. It's being fetched to him now by the Courier. As DJ cuts a wave top.
Armel, by the way, if we talk about the Storm a little bit more, he is Lincoln-zing this game.
Yeah.
So that, as you said, that means that we're not going to see the 4 nulls, I presume, with this build. I think it's actually much more of a tanky Storm, right?
You're right. We're going to see probably 5 nulls and the BZM. You know, you're absolutely right.
I mean, true, the BZM.
Yeah. I mean, it could be, right? I don't know if we'll get there because, to be honest, the 5 null strategy is used when you're losing the game. And at the rate this one's going, especially with his Fairy's Trinket and the smoke, Fnatic, they would like to apply some pressure. The scan, it's going to pop up red, and there's the jump. Pakaz, though, gets the blur off just in time as he blinks over to the wagon. Armel not quite scouting him. Instead, Panda will have to take the death in his place, as well as Matthew. Lots of action.
The 2 supports keep dying for Thunder Awaken. They just need to tank these ganks to give their team some space. Pakaz is going to be finishing the Desolator soon. Yeah. Or has it?
He has it, in fact. Yeah, it's being fetched now.
Not bad at all, actually.
It's space.
Yeah, it is space. Pakaz has carried worse games before.
This is Thunder doing the best that they can really hope to do, which is avoid these kind of ganks and make as much space as you can while only, losing the excess baggage, which is at this point the supports, unfortunately. That's how that one works out. Deso here for Pakaz, I believe soon enough. Not sure where. I guess not. He needs one more Mithril Hammer. Okay, you know what he's done? He's thinking about BKB. He's holding on to this hammer as he quickly realizes, oh my god, that's an Ancient Black Dragon pushing my high ground. I might need to fight earlier than I'm ready.
Okay, there's the swash. So as the bushwhack. As Matthew dies first, that means no Doom. They cancel out Lincoln as well. They have a potential Fiend's Grip, but of course the Age is still on top of him. They want to kill his first life. They did it. They'll come back without Lincolns.
They're going to have a 3-second window here. It's going to have to be real tight, and they're not going to look for it without having Sacred's Rolling Thunder, without the arena ready to use. Seems like Thunder will acquiesce this bottom tower.
Fnatic. Yes, Fnatic will take it. And in fact, the Life Rim will keep Raven healthy, topped up, make sure that they can continue this push. In fact, they see an opportunity. They go in for Dark Mago. They send him back as well. The Nightmare is not going to save him because we had the Dragonfire there to actually break the Nightmare. And John Well making sure that he doesn't die as he tops up Armel this time. Matthew, once again, the target. Fiend's Grip this time will hit Armel.
The buyback.
Armel is capable of ball lighting away. They cancel that Fiend's Grip immediately. Now it's Sacred who's in trouble. Armel goes forward and he does kill Sacred easily as Dark Mago is sent back. The shield's not going to protect against the Chaos Knight. Bushwhack will miss this time, but Fnatic has gotten enough kills to secure these bottom racks.
It's already a dieback as well onto the mid lane. Dark Mago didn't really have much to play for, but he does his best. And that's going to be one less lane of barracks. Pakaz does go out here for the Desto in the meantime. That's the bottom tier 3 and the melee barracks, but and a couple buybacks from Thunder. Things are looking mighty dire for them as Fnatic will be able to basically get out without any losses, just only the Aegis.
We'll see what plans Thunder can come up with, honestly. I just feel like they're going to be run over this game.
Yep. I mean, Thunder, I think they're just better off waiting for the second Rosh and trying to contest that. They still have good team fight.
Yeah.
You look at the team fight ultis they have. They've got themselves the Rolling Thunder still in the arena, still incredibly relevant. BKBs are coming, but
there's the Rolling Thunder. Okay, they start the Pug. Now Panda will die. As they do get away at least the Pango in time, but...
Oh, they even fortify the wave. Yeah, and Doom is a potential counter to this Beastmaster strategy. If he's level 15, he can actually take that talent and eat the Ancients, but he is far from that.
Like, I'd much rather see, honestly...
Roar, they found Pakaz.
Oh no, Pakaz. Do they have any sort of damage? Oh, there's the Storm! Ooh, that was close.
It was close.
See, he's going to go for full Kai and Sign, just what I was mentioning. He doesn't even care about the nulls.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, when you're up this much, why not? Raven's not even in this fight, by the way. He was pushing top the entire time, demolishes the tier 1. He's got a 9-second BKB after disassembling the Echo Saber. I believe he's repurchased the Echo. It's on the way as Pakaz is showing top.
Bushwhack, not going to hit again, but Fnatic, once again, they're not really pressured. They're just trying to find some stragglers.
They are under a ward, though. So Pakaz not farming blind here, but he's still going to get jumped nonetheless. And that's just a kill. He doesn't have buyback, no BKB. Mago's going to at least trap 3 in the arena, but 2 of them just leave. There's Raven being doomed. Finds a target. That's going to trigger Pakaz's buyback. The grip as well. If they could get through Raven, that's at least something. Setting up for the kill onto Jabs as well as Sacred is taken down. They do finally get through Raven as Mago still holding them back with the shield. Jabs trying to TP right behind the tree. Won't make it.
What a good body block by his units as well. Doom did have the Stomp there, plus Blink Dagger, but they constantly kept canceling it and body blocking him. Fnatic, I mean, look, these are the plays that Thunder, I guess, can make, which is the bait into buybacks and utilizing it, but it takes all the resource to get a single kill. Even if it's the carry, it's not enough. There's 2 win conditions right now in Fnatic. It's the Storm and the CK.
It's just changed now. Matthew just got buyback, but if you actually toggle over to very quickly to buyback status, we're 20 minutes in, and for a moment, all 5 heroes were without buyback. I mean, it's really that desperate here for them. Still, Pakaz picks up a decent bounty for the kills and assists, even though it's only the 1. And defend the tier 2 tower, still making progress towards his own Black King bar. And with the next Rosh fight in 2 minutes to 5 minutes, he may have a chance here at perhaps finding the right fight and snatching an Aegis or 2.
Yeah, still committing for the traditional build of the BKB. I was honestly expecting a deviation to Ags at this point. Something to like cut waves or whatever, but I guess if they think they can make it, like, it just feels like Primal Roar will just cancel him regardless.
It's hard, right? Sharpshooter breaks as well, right? So the evasion, not really a problem. They're already being split pushed. In fact, they lost bottom barracks in the fight, the ranged ones to creeps. So
you do get rid of it, right? You get rid of the Sharpshooter, so at least the BKB can help you with that.
True, very true.
They get the Storm in, Electric Vortex, Dark Mago. They sent back. And once again, they send him back like this, not even Sacred can survive. Or can help him survive, rather.
No.
Oh, that Primal Roar cancels him too. And the tower will fall on top of this. Fnatic. That's another lane of racks for them.
And they know for a fact there's no buyback on Dark Mago because it's still on cooldown for another 3.5 minutes. And Armel, he's going to go a diving, finds a panda, and Raven's going to eat a panda.
Nice, so quick.
That's 3 dead.
GG.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, there's not much else to it here. Thunder Awaken. Don't get much out of this laning stage. And Fnatic don't take long to close it out from there.
Frankly, again, to quote some other people, I was saying this, in panels and everywhere, meta's about who runs at you first.